Hello, Amanda. We didn't have much sleep because we went and saw Coldplay, but that's what the business is about.
That's what this business is about.
Living the life.
And leaning into being tired.
So this show could be the best show we've ever done or the last show we've ever done.
TikTok Tucker was all over the shop. The list of ingredients was quite random. I had to rip raw meat apart with my hands.
Yeah.
And then we ate it and it was still quite raw.
I don't think a man of my age should be eating that much salt, sugar, fat and meat in one sitting.
Ryan and I just tasted it. You kept eating it.
It was very nice.
It sounds like you're blaming somebody else.
Yeah, well, stupid brain.
We talk about fighting animals. A number of animals in the animal kingdom, funnily enough, use flatulence as a way to stay alive and keep predators at bay, pretty much like humans do.
In case you hadn't noticed, Donald Trump is back in the White House. That old thing.
We're going to talk to Nick Bryant. He's a former BBC correspondent. British journalist now living in Australia, has covered American politics for years. Let's unpack it with him.
Our good friend Barry Dubois is doing good in the community and your chance to win a swimming pool.
Yeah, all of that's connected.
Enjoy the podcast.
Everybody
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda.
Miss Keller. Amanda.
Doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles. Congratulations, Mandy. We're on the radio right now.
What is it, you nutface?
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
But you're an idiot.
Jonesy and Amanda are here.
It's showtime, a-holes. We're on the air.
Well, hello there, Amanda. How are you today?
So well. You know, yesterday we will be talking about this. We're going to talk to Nick Bryant, a British journalist who lives in Australia, who's been covering the American elections. I'm not a Trump supporter. I thought that was bad news. But we went to Coldplay last night and it reminded me that life is good.
Was
life
it a
is
balm
great.
for you?
It was a balm.
Not a balm, a balm.
I went to Coldplay last night as someone who goes, I like Coldplay. I came away obsessed with Coldplay. Chris Martin, why haven't I had a crush on him for 20 years? He is incredible.
Do you remember that story years ago when he predicted his own success, Coldplay's own success? This was back in, I think, 1998.
Chris Martin, world champion and Guy Berryman, ACCA the Coldplay, are going to go on to be such a huge band. This will be on national television within 4 years. 4 years. It's now the 26th of June, 1998. By the 26th of June, 2002, the Coldplay, or the band, whatever they're called then, will be known just all over, man. We're going to be so big.
He was so right.
He was so right.
It's like when I said to Chris Hemsworth, you'll be bigger than Eric Banner. And look at him. Yeah. I should have said that to me.
Yeah, you're pointing at yourself in the face. But hey, here's very exciting news. Today, everyone's a winner.
What do you mean?
We have Coldplay tickets to give away for tonight's show. Every caller that makes it to air is going to get tickets to see Coldplay tonight. We
That's
can't
tonight's
change
show?
these for another night. It is tonight. It was an amazing night. I've had hardly any sleep, but I stayed to the end because I just thought I cannot leave. I just loved it.
You know what made me happy? There was a moment of I was sitting next to you and Jack, your youngest son, and your little faces were so happy. Did you see that picture of I sent to you? It made me happy.
Yeah.
What a great band Coldplay is. You certainly should go and see them.
Everyone who makes it to air today is getting tickets to see them tonight.
One night only, tonight's show. That's all we've got.
Yep.
13 WSFM is our number. Best be getting onto it. Let's not dick around, as they say.
The Magnificent Seven. In 1776, the United States of America gained independence from which nation?
Jam Nation. For the record, I'd just like to acknowledge that your hair was done yesterday, and I meant to say last night when I saw you, there's a lot going on, i.e. Coldplay performing to a full stadium, and your hair looked great.
Election information.
And there was a lot to process, but your hair is on point.
I like you to mention it when I have it done. You get one literal haircut. And goes, oh, Jonesy's had a hair.
Gemma Rai.
Yeah?
What do you think of Amanda's hair?
That's all right.
There you go. There you go.
Well, stop it. My head will explode
There
at this
you
rate.
go. We have the Magnificent Seven. There are 7 questions. Can you go all the way and answer all 7 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say...
Everyone who makes it to air today gets a double pass to see Coldplay tonight.
Yeah, what about that? That's Chris Martin.
Whoa, he's excited.
Tanya is in Strathfield South.
Hi, Tanya. You're off to see Coldplay tonight.
I'm so excited.
You
Very
will
excited.
love it.
I missed out on tickets because of internet problems.
Oh, you're going to be thrilled to be there tonight.
And you can go tonight?
You know, thanks to Live Nation. Thanks to Live Nation, we were in a corporate booth. What is it we call it? Corporate box, which was so spoiled, and I was very thrilled. But at one point, I was standing up when they played Yellow. I thought I'd just check behind me. I'm not blocking anybody.
Yep.
Do you know who's behind me? Yellow Wiggle, Emma. So when they're playing Yellow, I was blocking the Yellow Wiggle.
What are the chances? While you were sculling Yellow Glen.
What are the chances?
Straight from the bottle. In 1776, the United States of America gained independence from which nation?
Pardon?
United Kingdom.
Yes, United Kingdom is the answer.
True or false? Ancient Romans used to use human urine as mouthwash.
It sounds so unbelievable, I'd say it's true.
It is true.
It is true.
They used to import it in large quantities from Portugal, so they didn't use their own. They'd import Portuguese urine. It was probably fermented urine.
Yeah.
Where much of the urea content has been turned into ammonia. Well, like, that's going to make it better.
Well, you know, Gandhi, Bear Grylls, they seem to like it.
No, don't they just?
Let's play Cover Me.
Cover me. Cover me. Cover me. I got you covered, boss.
This is a performer called Mr. Professor 318. He's created a yacht rock cover of which song?
That angel smile is what you sell. You promised me heaven, then put me through hell. Chains of love got a hold on me. When passion's a prison, you can't break free.
That's a yacht rock version of what song?
Any ideas?
The one just played, You Give Love a Bad Name?
Yes, Tanya. That just worked. Max Martin is a Swedish song producer who's written 27 number one hits, the second highest of anyone in the world. Who is number one? Is it A, Paul McCartney, B, Taylor Swift, or C, Mariah Carey?
As in producer?
No, who's written?
He's a Swedish song producer. He's written 27 number one hits.
It's coming second to who?
Yeah.
Who was the first person? Sorry?
Paul McCartney's Taylor Swift or Mariah Carey?
I would have to say Paul McCartney.
Yes, Paul McCartney. This guy, Max Martin, has written songs like I Kissed a Girl, Shake It Off, Blinding Lights by The Weeknd, I Want It That Way by Backstreet Boys, and Oops, I Did It Again by Britney Spears. And, you know, I've never heard of him.
Look at him.
Look at him go.
He's going, hello. In the 1970s, the baby food company Gerber attempted to market adult baby food to uni students and young adults. Did the product last more or less than 5 years before it was discontinued? More or less?
Less.
Yes. It lasted 1 year.
Tanya, you know, you probably... You're
a bit of a hog.
You're a bit of a hog. You do realise that other people are missing out on Coldplay tickets while you keep going. You do.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm just saying.
Sorry.
Fall on a sword?
We go to trivia every week with girlfriends.
I know, but, you know, it's kind of boring. I'm just saying, Tanya, it's kind of boring. It's kind of boring.
Well, it's not Tanya's fault, but
No, it's not Tanya's fault.
normally we wouldn't mind. But today we want to give away tickets. Should Tanya fall on a sword?
No, she can't make a fall on her sword.
What?
Do I still get the prize?
Of course you do.
Well, you get the Coldplay
If I fall on my sword, will I still get the prize and the Coldplay tickets?
No.
No.
No, so Tanya's going to keep... You're winning. Tanya, you're winning. What information does a weather vane tell you, Tanya?
A weather vane tells you the wind.
Yes.
No, more information.
Oh, okay.
Well, what wind direction?
Yes, it does.
Can we get more information? Wind direction, full stop. Question 7. Question 7. Here we go, Tanya. Who did not win the presidential election overnight?
Kamala Harris.
There you go.
Well, Tanya, you've done it. You've hogged the tickets, and that's great for you. And congratulations.
Poor old Belinda of Springwood. Let's give Belinda of Springwood some tickets as well.
Sure.
Sure.
Why? Well, look how everyone's called. We've got 100
but
calls.
she was waiting, man.
All right. But Tanya gone all the way?
Tanya's gone all the way.
This also means that we get a big fact.
Yeah, the big fact. So
This
it's
day's
win-win.
looking worse and worse.
Congratulations to you, Chanya. You won the Jam Pack. Chanya, a double pass to Ando at the Enmore Theatre Thursday, 14th of November. Book now the venue or ando.com. $150 FPOS voucher thanks to the Women's Weekly December issue with a bonus 2025 calendar when you purchase your copy in store. Look out for miscarried sausages. And Jonesy and Amanda characters, yours, fit of colour and some Staedtler pencils. Anything you'd like to add there, Tanya?
I'm just so thankful for the Coldplay tickets. Thank you.
You'll have a
Tanya,
great
you are
show
welcome.
tonight.
And don't worry, we have plenty more tickets throughout the day to give away. Everyone's a winner today. And for the show...
Tanya hogged it all. Just ruined it for everyone.
No, we've got more tickets.
We've
don't
got more
worry.
tickets.
Jonesy and Amanda. Sam Nation.
Podcast. Well, romance.
WSFM, hello there. It's Jonesy and Amanda. Whether there's a hole on the show to be filled.
When we need radio putty, we look to Brendan Jones.
And the big fact.
Rah, rah, oh, big fact. Jonesy's fact. Rah, rah, oh, big fact. I want a big fact. I want your big fact, and I want it now. I want to know all your stupid facts.
You know, when I asked you to contribute,
That's an old one.
Chris Martin's aunt was married to the former British Prime Minister Winston Churchill's late grandson, the Honourable Julian Sandys.
Wow.
Mind blown.
I want your big fact, and I want it now. I want to know all your stupid facts.
I said to you, will you help me out? Will you do a brother a favour?
I'll do you a solid.
Do me a
I'm
solid.
about to go. Get to the news.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Sam Nation.
Podcast.
I'm going to make this short and sweet. I'm only going to say it once.
How you feeling? You good?
Yeah, I'm great. We
You're
saw
okay.
Coldplay last night. You know, I felt we're going to be talking to Nick Bryant, a British journalist living in Australia, been covering the American election. He's lived in America a number of years as well. The election is one thing. We're going to be talking to him, but I cheered up enormously when I saw Coldplay last night.
It's going to be okay. Everything's going to be peachy pie. Do you want me to pull out the little divan and you can have a little lie down?
No, I'm quite...
I'll tell you a
quite
bedtime
awake.
story.
Please.
Thumbing through the Jalmanac. This is a big day. On this day in 1981, Hall & Oates began a 2-week run at number 1 on the US singles chart with their hit Private Eyes. Do you remember where you were when that was happening?
Kind of.
This song was co-written, I should say, by Sarah Allen. Come on.
Sarah
Allen
was the girlfriend
of Daryl Hall.
And she was yes.
Yeah. No news on what John Oates' misso was up to. Probably just sitting back and enjoying the spoils.
That's so Sarah, writing a song.
Writing a song. Meanwhile, she's just taking in the fruits. Why don't we get this song on?
Let's do it.
Private Eyes.
Jam Nation.
Do you want some science animal news?
I love science animal news.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Many animals have defense mechanisms. They have running away and growling and changing colour and all kinds of things.
Pricks.
Pardon?
Pricks.
What animals have pricks? They're using plants.
No, the little pricks that come up. Hedgehog.
Yes, that's true.
Ink.
But ink, yes, that's
Squid.
right. Okay. All right, stop. It was a rhetorical question, me asking you. But they also use farts. They use flatulence. A Sonoran coral snake has an anus-like hole called a cloaca that sucks in air and expels it with a popping noise to ward off predators. It's amazing how often you can hear them around the office here, all those coral snakes. Zebras don't use them on big other animals, but they do it, for example, to get rid of termites. They gas termites to death with their flatulence.
Why do they do that?
Well, they fart on them and they die.
Yeah, I know that. Where do they sit on the nest?
No, I don't know. Well, then they're asking for trouble, aren't they?
They're asking for trouble.
No, I just think if one's on them, maybe. Antelopes escape 80% of attacks by farting on predators. That's amazing, isn't it? Could you be a bit more interested?
I'm
Herring.
I'm eating out of the palm of your hand.
Herring, a small saltwater fish, most commonly served pickled, uses farts to communicate. They stay close to a shoal, even in the dark. They know where each other are through their flatulence.
Wow.
Marco, Polo.
That's how I know you've arrived at work.
For one
Here's
species
Amanda.
of pupfish, Farting is a matter of life or death. This is a freshwater fish. They feed on algae in the rivers of South America, and the algae makes them produce gas and inflates the fish's intestines. It makes the fish float to the surface, which makes it vulnerable to being attacked. So they have to fart so they can sink back to safety. So keep this information up your sleeve if you get caught at work doing a little toot.
Yep. Is that your excuse? You didn't want to float to the surface?
That'll do me.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Well, what an incredible 24 hours. Americans have spoken, and now with 51% of the votes, Donald Trump has been elected the 47th President of the United States, promising a bigger, better, bolder America. An incredible White House return. Here to break it down is journalist and former BBC correspondent Nick Bryant. Nick, hello.
Hello, Nick.
Hey, Amanda and Jonesy.
How are you? Would it be fair to say, Nick, if we didn't have that pesky pandemic, we would be at the end of Donald Trump's second term now, and it was just a circuit breaker is why the Democrats got in that time?
I think you're right, actually. I think Trump would have won in 2020 had it not been for the pandemic. And he almost won. I mean, he came within 43,000 votes in 2020 from getting a second term in the White House. This is a more emphatic victory in 2024 than he won in 2016. He not only won the Electoral College, I mean, he won every single battleground state. Remember all the states we were thinking were on a knife edge? Well, he won them all. And he's also won the nationwide popular vote. That's something he didn't do in 2016, you remember. Hillary Clinton got 3 million more votes than him nationwide. He had to rely on the vagaries of the Electoral College. We've all become experts in the Electoral College recently, haven't we? And there were people who thought, well, look, America hasn't really endorsed Donald Trump. He hasn't got a mandate because more people have voted for Hillary Clinton. You cannot say that this time round. This was an emphatic victory for Donald Trump.
And what does it tell us about who America is and what they want?
Look, I think it tells us at the moment that America is struggling with high prices. People are really annoyed about having to pay higher mortgage rates. I mean, we're falling back on that Clintonian cliche, aren't we, from the early 1990s? It's the economy stupid was the slogan that drove his campaign in 1992. I think you could change that slightly. It's the felt economy stupid because a lot of economic indices in America are pretty good. But it's the felt economy that is crushing people. I think there's a mood of anti-incumbency, not just in America, but around the world. If you want to register a protest, well, who better to do it with than Donald Trump? He's the kind of ultimate protest candidate. But he does have appeal as well. I mean, you cannot deny it. He's got this magnetism. He's got this charisma that does appeal to people. A lot of people look at the weave, as he calls his speeches, where he goes all over the place and starts talking about Hannibal Lecter and all sorts. But that isn't disqualifying. And nor was the fact that as a sitting president on January the 6th, 2021, he mounted an insurrection to try and overturn an election he'd lost. Even that wasn't disqualifying. He once said he could stand on Fifth Avenue and shoot people, and it wouldn't stop people voting for him. And I think, again, we've seen proof of that over the last 24 hours.
And people just like plain speak, don't they? They hear a politician talk and then they hear word salad. And I think I would say this to Anthony Albanese. He's going to World Salad Town. Before he became our Prime Minister, he used to speak quite plainly. But this is what happens to them all. We've seen it on our show. People like Kevin Rudd, Julia Gillard, once they become Prime Minister, they become too scared to talk. I think Kamala Harris was just too scared to say anything.
Well, I think in 2016, when Trump first emerged, and he mounted his campaign with an attack on Mexican immigrants, right? People were just saying, you can't say that and expect to win the presidency. That's disqualifying. A few weeks later, he had to go at John McCain, this war hero. He said he should never have ended up in a POW camp. It was his fault. He liked people who avoided that kind of POW camp experience. Again, you can't say that. But it didn't matter. And Trump was saying the unsayable. He was saying things that a lot of people had thought and didn't feel that they could say out in public for many years. He gave voice to that, and he gave permission for them to say those things as well. And that has always been part of his appeal, whether it's expressions of concern about immigration or whether it's expressions of concern that, America's getting too left-wing, too woke, as some people would say.
He has said quite plainly that he's going to punish people who haven't gone his way. What are people expecting from this kind of the next 4 years?
Look, I'm worried. I cover Trump every day for 4 years, and this will be a retribution presidency. I think he will seek to punish people who went against him. Critics like Liz Cheney, for instance, the Republican congresswoman, who was very critical about his role in January the 6th, and then was purged from the Republican Party, really, as a result of that. I mean, January the 6th could have been a moment of repudiation with the Republicans and Donald Trump, but it came a moment of further Republican radicalization. It became even more radical and attached to him. And I think he'll go after people, and it's worrying because, Donald Trump does have authoritarian tendencies. There's no question about it. One of the things we learned in his first term was the American system relies on norms as it does on laws. And the Constitution has gaps in it when it comes to presidential power. When they wrote it, they had George Washington in mind, and they thought he would be a kind of one-man check and balance on himself, and he was. But there are gaps in the Constitution that Donald Trump could exploit.
Well, and also with the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms, we're talking about muskets, not AR-15s.
Yeah, exactly. And frankly, the Second Amendment was never about the individual right to bear arms. It was about militias. It was only in 2008 that the Supreme Court actually said it's about the right to bear arms individually. They completely upended the meaning of the Second Amendment, but that's a conversation for another day.
Well, Nick, thank you for bringing us up to speed. You're always very enlightening. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Jam Nation.
Doing it for the gram right now.
Who wants some free money?
Instant.
Coin cash.
Moolah.
I like the sound of that.
Jonesy and Amanda's
You got to have faith. 10 questions, 60 seconds on the clock. You can pass if you don't know an answer. We'll come back to that question if time permits. You get all the questions right, $1,000.
You can turn it into $2,000 by answering one bonus question, but it is double or nothing.
Daryl's in Blacktown. Daryl.
Hey, yeah, woohoo.
Hey,
I'm
Daryl.
going to Coldplay.
You are
going to Coldplay. Every call that makes it to air today gets tickets to see Coldplay tonight.
It is a life-changing show.
It
Last
really
night
is.
was so good.
It's a night for the ages.
It's just what it's about.
Well, Daryl, you've got tickets to Coldplay. Let's see if we can get you some money as well. There's 10 questions, there's 60 seconds. If you're not sure, say pass. We usually have time to come back, okay?
Awesome.
Daryl, here we go. Question number 1. What's the national animal of Australia?
Kangaroo.
Question 2. Pippi Longstocking had what iconic hairstyle?
Braids.
Question 3. What body part does an orthodontist work on?
Pass.
Question 4. Name one of the 2 main spirits found in a martini.
Vodka.
Question 5. True or false? Australia produces the most coffee in the world.
False.
Question 6. Which UK football team is known as the Red Devils?
Pass.
Question 7. What's the national flower of Japan?
Pass.
Question 8. What does the expression "in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail" mean?
To get something done quick.
Question 9. What's the main currency used across Europe?
Euro.
Question 10. Sailors who suffered from scurvy had a lack of what?
Pass.
Okay, back to 3. What body part does an orthodontist work on?
Teeth.
Question 6. The Red Devils, UK football team.
Man United.
Yes, it is.
Daryl.
And the national flower of Japan?
I can't remember
I
that
could
one.
hear you looking for that in your brain. It's a cherry blossom.
That's it.
And sailors who have scurvy have a lack of what?
Well, it's something to do with nutrition.
Yeah,
like
it was vitamin C.
Vitamin C.
Yeah, there you go.
We would have accepted
It was
that.
all yellow. Well, it is for you, Daryl.
You're off to see the band tonight. Well
Nice.
done.
Oh, awesome. Thanks heaps, guys. Appreciate it.
Well, we appreciate you, Daryl. Thank you. Thank you for being part of Instagram.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
WSFM, hello there. It's Jonesy and Amanda. Thanks to Chemist Warehouse. Didn't they kill last night at Accor Stadium?
There was a moment where they were playing yellow and everyone's wristbands were flashing yellow.
Amazing.
And I stood up and I wanted to tell the people behind me, sorry for standing up. And it was the yellow wiggle behind me, Emma. What are the chances?
And you're drinking from a bottle of Yellow Glen.
May as well have been.
You know, what I like about Coldplay, and I've been involved with them for a long time, in this business when they first started and stuff like that. They're an old school band. You got your drums, you got your bass, you got your piano, your guitar, all that stuff. But the technology as well. So the technology, those wristbands that light up.
I'd wondered
and they're
how
in
they
sync.
did that.
It's extraordinary.
Because the footage that you see, I was thinking, how are people...
How does it happen?
But you're given, I don't want to wreck anyone's surprise, but you're given a wristband that when you go in, a plastic thing that you wear, and it does it for you. It lights up at certain times. The whole stadium comes alive.
You didn't have to bring your lighter out. You could just keep it in your pocket and it was okay.
You know, speaking of technology, we had a moment here this morning where the television was on in our studio and it's distracting, particularly for Jonesy. It's a bit like,
Not me.
you know, putting a mirror in front of a budgie.
You know what? There's a lot. I don't get distracted easy. I look at you every day. I look out at the beautiful harbour.
You get your binoculars out. It's a couple of apartment blocks near here that catch your eye.
I am a conduit for people that listen to this show. I report on what's happening.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
3A down the road.
There's an old saying.
But
there's an old saying, interested people are interesting.
But the TV was on and we tried to turn it off and we couldn't. We just couldn't turn it off.
Yep.
So we called in Tom the tech and quick, get Tom. Where's
Get Tom,
tech?
stat.
And Jenna, digital Jenna, just goes, here's the button, just goes boom.
And just switched it off.
How annoying.
Yeah.
Remember when I first started with you at WS, one of the first mornings, I think, and something was going wrong with my microphone.
It wasn't working.
All the text came running. What's
I
going on?
remember that day. It was a blissful day.
Why isn't the microphone working? I had a banana pressing on the mute button.
Yeah. Yeah, there's we've got a mute button, so you press it if you want to cough or swear or do something, and you had a banana on that.
Yeah.
And a phalanx of technical people came in.
And it's always a very easy solution. Everyone panics and you go, oh, hang on, sorry, it's that.
Yeah.
How about we do this? The tribal drum is going to beat for Dummies, the tech edition.
Ooh.
Pierce says nah.
What's that? Computer says nah.
Pierce says nah.
Jam Nation.
Technology, eh? Remember the good old days?
Well, in the old days, if you picked up a hammer, you could see what its job was.
Yep.
Now, all we have is an interface with our technology and all the workings are on the inside. It's easy to get confused.
Now you go to use a hammer, you got to download the app first.
I know, that's right, and join a Facebook group and like them
Give
and
it
blah, blah, blah.
feedback.
Yeah, no. But the tribal drum is beating for Dumb is the tech edition.
Pierce says nah.
Hello, Michelle.
Hi, good morning, guys.
Hello, you're off to see Coldplay tonight.
Awesome. Thank you so much. That's absolutely wonderful.
We'll have the time of your life. In return, tell us how you're an idiot.
Well, this is quite embarrassing. Like, really, to be quite honest. I was out walking my dog last week, and as a ritual, I often speak to a girlfriend on FaceTime. And I said, walked the dog for about 40 minutes. Got home, and we were talking about something. I said, I'll Google it and see. And I'm going, where's my phone? And she's on FaceTime to me. I'm going, oh, I can't find my phone. She's going, oh, check your pocket, check the table. Did you leave it on the table? Was it on the bed? And I just go, oh, I'm talking on it.
Oh, so you were both as silly as each other.
I know. Like, double stupid.
You've cancelled each other out.
Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you, Michelle.
Gina's with us.
Gina's off to see Coldplay tonight at Accor Stadium.
Thank you. Good morning, Josie and Amanda. How are you?
Very
Gina,
well.
We are well.
Dumb is the tech edition. What have you done?
Okay, this is really hilarious. So I got a new mobile phone. It was nearly dead, so I thought, right, I'll charge it. Trying to charge it continuously for 1 day, 2 days. I'm thinking, like, why is this thing not charging? Pulling it out of its case, turning it on and off, just about dead. And then my children come along and say, Mummy, it's not going to charge. And I said, I know that. And they said, because it's not plugged into the wall.
Oh.
And I went, oh. So it's quite embarrassing that the kids already think I'm not tech savvy.
Yes.
And
that wouldn't have helped.
Now they think that
and
I'm a
they'll
total
never
loser.
mention it ever again. It's the sort of thing that they'll bring up constantly for the rest of your life.
Thank you, Gina. Stuart's with us.
Stuart, you're off to see Coldplay?
Oh, thank you. That's great, Jonesy and Amanda. Yeah, my wife and I bought our first ever new car, and I get a phone call at work a week after we buy it, and my wife says, you bought a crap car. It's a Volvo. What's wrong? We take it back to the dealer, and it works out she couldn't take off from the lights. It was going off really sluggishly and slowly. And it worked out that she'd put her handbag in the console where she always had it between the passenger and the driver's seat. Mm-hmm. And on the Volvo, they have snow mode, so you don't spin wheels. So it starts in third gear. And so she ends up, the dealer says, yeah, you've had the snow mode on the entire time.
Yeah.
In snow mode.
Yeah.
You know.
was nothing wrong with the car.
Nothing wrong with the car.
Totally
but the
fine.
right shade of red on your wife's face.
How many times have you put some sort of bag in the wrong area of your car?
I know. Don't even start.
I like watching you just look at head-up display when you're driving along.
Well, a friend of mine once, I slammed on the brakes, as can happen sometimes. I put my hand out and she said, I can see you've got kids. And I said, no, they sit in the back. I'm stopping my bag dropping onto the floor.
I've seen your bag. You don't want that thing upended in your floor well.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
The time is now. Time for what?
It's time to get back to work.
Okay, it's enough goofing off.
Hello there. The Tribal Drummers beating for Dummies, the tech edition.
She says nah.
We were kind of fluffing around in here this morning trying to turn the television in our studio off and going, get the tech, we can't turn it on. And Jenna goes, how about this button? Just turn it off. Which is the on-off button.
off button.
How interesting.
That's all you got to do. People are calling up, not just because they want Coldplay tickets for tonight's show.
But everyone's a winner. Every caller that makes it to air will go to Coldplay tonight.
That's you, Shane.
That's you, Shane. You're off to see Coldplay tonight.
Oh, thanks, guys.
And
morning, Jonesy. Morning, Lena.
Hello.
Shane.
So who is the fool when it comes to tech?
That would be my brother, but I mean, I can't blame him. He was 3 at the time. So back when we were kids, my parents had just bought this brand new computer, and around the same time, my brother was learning how to spell his name. Somehow he manages to get himself on the computer when no one's looking, and he's basically ended up somehow rewriting one of the boot scripts on the computer, effectively turning the computer into Dale's Microsoft.
What?
Whoa.
Wow.
What a genius.
Was he a genius or was it a complete fluke?
I have no idea. It's a bit of both, probably. He's pretty smart, but $1,000 later, and we finally got the computer working again.
Remember you go into the MS-DOS part of your computer and that boot up thing? I'm talking to you, Amanda, about this. You know what I'm talking about, don't you, Ryan?
No idea.
But I remember DOS when I was with Beyond 2000.
You remember you type in there and you go into that boot up thing, and then all of a sudden you're just dealing with stuff that you shouldn't be dealing with.
Well, Harley's father one day was typing and the screen went blank, and he phoned Harley and said, I think I've broken the internet. Not in a Kim Kardashian way.
Pouring champagne up his bum.
That was a private matter.
Michelle is with us.
Hello, Michelle. You're off to see Coldplay.
Oh, thank you. That's great.
So, Dummies, the tech edition. What happened?
Okay, so wireless mouses. You're just supposed to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to work from home one day, and I was ranting and raving and storming around the house because the mouse wouldn't work, and I can't work that other little button. And you've got to turn them on.
Oh.
You got
like there's a thing on the back. You've got it.
There's a little switch.
You see, I wouldn't have known that either.
Amanda's going, well, yes, and?
I would not have known that.
Yeah, you got to switch your mouse on.
Michelle has done me a solid.
Thanks, Michelle. Nathan's with us.
He's off to Coldplay tonight.
Yeah, beauty. Thanks, guys.
And tell us about your foolhardiness with technology.
Okay, this was back when Facebook first started up, and I was trying to copy a photo off one of my sister's accounts. So I rang her up, I go, how do I do this? She says, just right-click on the photo and a thing will come down and you pick what you want. I'm like, all right. I'm looking around, I'm like, far out. So I ring her again, I go, where do I right-click? She goes, on the photo. So I'm there, I'm looking to write the word click on the photo.
It's like Homer Simpson with the tab button. Where's the tab? I'll have a tab.
Right-click.
Any key.
Very computer illiterate I am.
That does sound like something I would do, isn't it?
That is so good. That is so good. Thanks, Nathan. Is that it? We're not going to take Sonia? I like Sonia. Sonia just flashed up and she's gone.
No, she's gone. I don't know.
Sonia. Ryan, see what's Sonia? I'm vibing on Sonia.
Hi, Sonia.
Sonia.
Do you want to see Coldplay tonight?
Oh, yes, I do, please.
Excellent.
I just had a feeling about you, Sonia.
All right, Sonia. Who was the Dumbo when it came to technology?
Well, that would be me. I had somebody run up the back of my car and it went off to be repaired at the panel beater. Got it back. Everything was fine. The reverse camera was perfect, but it just wasn't making the beeping sound as I was reversing, reverse parking. I wasn't getting the sensor. So I ring them back, complain about the problem. they talked me through a few things and I had to take it back to them. And then they pointed out that there's a button on your dash that actually turns that sensor on and off.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
No, it's not your fault.
Amanda parks by feel.
Well, I know of a woman who was showing someone her new car and she said, look, you keep reversing and it makes this noise, and she smacked into the car behind her.
Was this woman?
No, it wasn't.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation podcast.
Let's get on down to the Jonesy and Amanda Answer the Pub test. New research shows that you're more likely to be depressed if your marriage has ended. Try splitting up and staying under the same roof, says one writer.
Yes, this is what she did, and she said it was a disaster. But more and more people are doing this. Actually, remember you were telling us a story the other day about a big, like a very wealthy couple who'd split up.
The $200 million couple.
Yeah.
And they've got a giant get-out-of-town mansion.
Yeah.
And the beak, that's the judge.
Well, they were both staying in the house.
Staying in the house, and the husband said, look, I can live upstairs, you can live downstairs, the house is huge. And the wife was going along with that. And then he pushed his Bruce Lerman luck and said, why don't I move my girlfriend in here as well?
And that's when the courts got involved.
And the beak, the judge, sided with the wife.
Yes. Well, this is an interesting statistic. 1 in 5 Australians are still living with an ex because they can't afford to move out. Incredible, isn't it? So over 800,000 Australians are currently cohabitating with a former flame to dodge sky-high housing costs. Gen Z is leading the pack in ex-cohabitation. That's amazing, isn't it? And it's so hard. You kind of a lot of people, I'm sure, keep relationships going for this very reason.
Mm-hmm.
But what about if you've actually broken up and you're living together?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's financial benefits, but how do you get over each other when you're still living together?
It doesn't end well. I know a few people that have done this, and financially, because the lawyers get all the money. If you're going through a divorce, you might as well just, that running joke is, divorce is, buy a house for someone you hate. That's what it is. And the lawyers get the money.
But where's your life's pleasure if you're cohabitating with someone you've broken up with? Has it worked for you? Is it a disaster? Living with your ex, does it pass the pub test?
Jam Nation.
We are in the kitchen because it's time for...
You hungry?
Starving.
It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it.
Never fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
Not a bad taco, though.
Just fall off the bone.
That's what gets results.
Don't eat too much, though. Tends to give you diarrhea.
This one is called Grandma's one-pan steak. A lot of stuff gets put on top of a lot of other stuff, and it goes into the oven. That's all I can tell you. So let's start with what we've got. I saw this on TikTok just the other day. First of all, I open up 2 cans of baked beans.
2 cans. Okay. Do you want a hand with that?
One's been opened already. This is the other one. And then I'm going to lick it.
No, don't.
I love baked beans, but you don't want to cut your tongue on that lid. So...
You might not be able to talk.
I have to upend these into the tray.
Right, how do you do that?
I'm going to put a bit of cardboard underneath that comes out.
Have you sanitised that cardboard?
No, have you? There we go.
Wow,
2 baked bean tins go in.
Yep.
And...
When do you pull the cardboard out?
I'll do that now. Should I?
What?
All right, yeah, let's do that now.
Okay.
See, I don't have a bin.
Yeah, I'll be your bin.
Yeah.
I'll be your little...
There we go. So 2 tins of baked beans have been upended. It's messy already.
I know, you've made a mess.
On top of this, or around these...
So you've got 2 tins upended in an aluminium tray.
Yes. So around that, I'm going to put sliced potato.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put this all around.
You sliced these earlier?
Yep. So they all go around the tins of baked beans.
Okay.
I hope you can hear me because Brendan's hogged my microphone.
No, I'm just guiding you
So
through.
the potato goes there, and now weirdly, on top of that, we put powdered potato.
Oh, Deb.
We sprinkle Deb on top of the actual potato.
Man, it reminds me of Scouts. That we'd eat it all the time. We go camping.
When Deb joined.
Kayla would break out the Deb.
Brown owls.
We'd all enjoy the Deb.
Okay, so we've now got baked beans that's still in the tin upended. We've got potato and mashed, what's it called? Deb mashed, like dehydrated potato.
Yep, instant potato.
Now I add some onion around there. Oh, hang on. Yes, I add all of this.
Yep.
Onion. No, hang on.
No.
Do I put the meat in now? Let's put the meat in.
Okay.
So there's 2 big steaks that go in and around the tins of baked beans.
Stakes are high.
Look at that. I'm folding a steak over the baked beans.
You're putting it over the tin.
Putting it over the tin. Let's see if this one's got a hole in it. Can you cut up? Let's just rip a hole in this
Well,
meat.
you're just ripping meat.
I feel like a cave person. Oh, come on. Oh, this is disgusting. All right, so that there's two big
are you
steaks.
making this up?
No,
Is
this
this a
is
thing?
how I saw this on TikTok. Now on
Yeah,
top
but
of
I saw
that,
a woman put glue in her hair. Are you doing that?
all right, now I'm putting some chopped onion all around this. I'm putting some chopped capsicum all around this. And then I'm also going to do this. Are you ready? What's the order of events? I sprinkle some chicken salt.
Yep.
Don't have any of that. Then I sprinkle... Oh, here we are, chicken salt.
In that container that says chicken salt.
Why don't you...
Oh, no, that's...
Why don't you pull your own pud? Okay, so I put chicken salt all there.
Yep.
Then I also put some Worcestershire sauce.
It's hard to say.
I don't have any trouble. How about you?
Worcestershire sauce.
We pour Worcestershire sauce.
People say Worcester sauce.
No one says that.
It's like Jason Murray or Mraz.
I put that on. Maple syrup. I put maple syrup.
Hang on, maple syrup?
Yes, maple syrup. So we've got, cripes. We've got potato, Deb mashed potato, just dry on top. What's that? Maple syrup. We've got chicken salt. We've got Worcestershire. Maybe it needs another bit more of Worcestershire. Now, next is a bit weird. What we do is we've got some milk, and into that I'm going to put some powdered cheese.
Oh.
Right.
Where do you get powdered cheese from?
This is like from macaroni packets and things. Can you pour those in there?
Yeah.
There's one. I want two of them. Two of them in there, please.
Have you got a funnel?
No. He's making a mess. And how about that one?
Thank
and
you.
then we put the lid on that and shake it.
Yes, chef.
It's just stinking up a storm, isn't it? That cheese smells a bit like vomit. Okay, that'll do. And now I shake that up. So that's in milk. We shake that.
Yep.
Oh, it smells like someone spewed on my desk. Did have a big night at Coldplay. Now I pour this all over it. I pour this all over it.
Oh, okay, not over the desk.
It's foul, isn't it?
It's a new desk.
And then on top of this,
we haven't made the third payment yet.
On top of this, I put some sliced butter. Big slabs.
Oh, that's a lot of butter, Mum.
This is what they did. This is what they did.
Well, hurry up. Can you crack this along a bit?
Oh, they was all stuck together. There we go. Look, big slabs of butter. And what happens now? Let's recap. What did we... Oh, now I've got to take the tins off. Oh, look at this.
Okay,
come on.
Just stop.
Okay, now I'm going to take...
It's like a demented person's
like a magic trick. I'm going to remove the tins of baked beans.
This is magic.
My hands are greasy. You're going to have to do it.
Oh, that sounds like macaroni in the pot.
And the next one. That's it. You're milking that now. Stop.
I'm not milking
you
anything.
Are. Come on, stop.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So this looks dreadful.
That looks...
But so we've got potato, Deb potato, baked beans, meat, Worcestershire sauce, maple syrup, chicken salt, and butter, and onion and capsicum. Well, we eat it raw. No, this now goes into the oven for about 40 minutes.
Okay.
And then we're going to cover it with foil and put it into the oven and see what happens.
Stand by for that.
Jonesy and Amanda. Sam Nation.
Podcast.
We're not gonna take it.
I want you to get up right now.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell. I'm not gonna take this anymore.
Down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arabs for the pub test. Living with your ex, does it pass the pub test?
Well, 1 in 5 Australians are living with an ex because they can't afford to move out. Gen Z is leading the pack of ex-cohabitation, 33% admitting they've bunkered in with an ex to save cash. But that's a very hard way to get on with your life, isn't it? I can see why for the cost of living you'd do it, but emotionally, how do you ever recover?
Divorce is very expensive.
Living with your ex, does it pass the pub test?
No, I don't think so. I don't think it ever works out.
Oh, look, I think it depends on the individual situation. I know I have a girlfriend who had to live with her ex and it got quite abusive, so there's no's, but then there's exes who are still friends.
No, it doesn't pass the pub test. I had to live with my ex-wife
for 3 years, and basically I had to move out once her new partner had moved in. We did it originally because the kids were too young. It was too hard for us to have two separate places.
We did it for about 2.5 years, and it actually makes you really decide that, yes, you've made the right decision to divorce them, but financially you got to kind of like wean yourself, I guess, or mourn the death of that divorce, and then eventually they still make you so mad that you want to get divorced in the end anyway.
Wow.
That's
is tough.
That is amazing insight.
That's hard. And for kids growing up in that environment too, to have mum and dad not getting along, but you're all living under the same roof, that's tough.
Maybe just take a breath. Everyone just take a breath and then...
And then what?
Oh,
and then what?
And then just take a breath. Just before you start to rush into stuff is all I'm saying. I'm sounding like Dr. Phil now.
Yeah, but it makes no sense.
It does. Just take a breath about everything.
Well, but if you're living with someone that you've broken up with, take what kind of breath?
I was being lighthearted about it.
Jam Nation.
How are you feeling? 4 hours sleep?
3. I think I've had 3 hours sleep. I was really bummed about the American result yesterday, and then I went to Coldplay, and I just saw the good in the world. And I went in liking Coldplay, but I came out obsessed with Coldplay. And Chris Martin, major crushy. Why haven't I had a massive crush on him for the last 20 years? Where has he been? No one told me how gorgeous he was.
And also, a young dude in 1998 said how successful he was at a music festival.
Had they had hits by then? Nothing.
No, they were pretty much nothing. They were on the cusp, but he still had braces. He was wearing braces.
On his teeth?
On his teeth. No, he was wearing braces.
Holding his pants
like
up.
an old bother boy. No, he's wearing braces on his teeth. But he said this in 1998.
Chris Martin, world champion, and Guy Berryman, Aka the Coldplay are going to go on to be such a huge band. This will be on national television within 4 years. 4 years. It's now the 26th of June, 1998. By the 26th of June, 2002, the Coldplay, or the band, whatever they're called then, will be known just all over, man. We're going to be so proud.
And look at him. Last night, 80,000 people.
Extraordinary. And he writes the most beautiful songs. And when you arrive, you're given a plastic wristband with a piece of electronics in it, and that lights up when different parts of the song are playing, so the whole stadium comes alive.
Yeah.
It's an extraordinary show. If you get a chance, I know they're performing over the next few nights. I cannot speak highly enough about it.
Those wristbands are great. You didn't have to break out your lighter
and
wave
also
that around and burn your thumb.
There's a little thing at the beginning where they say that they're biodegradable.
Yeah, and all that stuff.
They talk about the environment.
And I gave mine into the recycling people.
Yeah, they recycle them.
They're playing again tonight.
Yeah, for the next 3 nights.
Then they have Friday off and then Saturday and Sunday. Is that correct?
I think so.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation podcast.
Our next guest is a great friend of ours. He's a jack of all trades, a designer, a building expert, an author. One of our dearest friends, as I said. It's Barry Dubois, and he's throwing his support behind a very special cause. Hi, Barry.
Hello.
There he is.
Guys.
Last time you were with us in the studio, we were shaving your head.
Yeah, I'm big for causes.
But look at this. We blink and your hair is still luxuriant and down to your waist again.
That's what my girl says. I go bald and still have more hair than him.
Miguel, I think he said my girl. I think,
here we go.
Interesting.
Here we go.
So tell us about what's happening with you.
Oh, this is fantastic. I got myself involved in this because there's the Cronulla Pools, just a local pool builder over at Cronulla there. They wanted to see what they could do for Children's Cancer Institute. And a couple of years they did something that was really successful. They asked all their tradies, all the labourers, all their suppliers, tile people, everybody, you want to all pitch in and we'll build someone a pool. And we'll raffle that off. And I just thought, that's just the best thing in the world.
It's very grassroots, isn't it?
It is. It is. And the fact that a tribe of people can come together like that and do something for the Children's Cancer Institute, of course, is really important. And we know where the money's going to. It's going directly to help build a facility that's going to help with children. And, the Children's Cancer Institute, their goal is to have zero cancer for children. We all want that.
Sure.
And I just figure, for $25, you can buy a raffle ticket. Now, Jonesy, I know you've got about 10 houses and they've all got pools, right?
But not all of them, Baz.
But
some are on the waterfront. They don't need one.
Yeah. But what you could do, mate, and we all know you got plenty, you could buy a couple of tickets.
Yep.
And if you win, you could gift that to someone. And wouldn't that, imagine the
I
feeling.
give a pool to someone.
Yeah, imagine being able to give your granddaughter, your nephew, niece, whatever it is, a pool, and it's cost you $25.
Yeah.
And then of course, why wouldn't you just give $25 to the Children's Cancer?
Yeah.
You know, and this is a way to facilitate that. Katie and the gang there at Cronulla Pools, for me, are just typical of the building industry. Great people who want to do whatever they can for their community, and this is what they do, and that's what they're going to do.
Is this why you've come in here in your swimming costume?
That's
Nothing to do with that?
That's awkward.
There's a lot of hair. There's a lot of hair everywhere. Well, Baz, that's great. So where do we get these tickets from?
So
I've got the information here in front of me.
Amanda will do the reading.
You can donate to the cause or purchase a raffle ticket at raffletix.com.au/wannawinapool 2024.
Who doesn't want to win a pool?
Just go to Cronulla Pools Instagram account and that'll guide you right through it.
Baz,
You're a good man, Barry.
You do good things. You do good work.
I say it, and you guys have heard me say this a lot. One day you're going to hear the words or say the words, "I got cancer." When you do, you reel back. You wish you had done more, and this is your opportunity. And can you imagine if you heard the words that your child had cancer? Yeah. Just think about that for a second and then say to yourself, well, $25 is something I can do to make that process for myself or a loved one a better one.
And speaking of people's health, how are you going? Everyone keeps asking me.
Always do my best, you know me. What I've got's not curable, but I'm ready to step into the ring with a big guy anytime he comes along.
Okay.
You know,
and punch him in the face.
yeah. Cancer.
So you're gonna big guy or the Lord? I didn't know what you were talking about.
Well, you know, like I say, everybody's going to hear or say the words, "I've got cancer" at some point. You have got to be ready for that, physically, mentally, holistically, and that's what I spend a lot of my life doing. Mm-hmm. And I guess that's why I come across such beautiful people like Kate and the gang at Cronulla Pools.
Good on you. Baz, you're making a difference, mate. We'll have all the details. Want to win a pool on our social media.
Good on you guys. Thanks for that.
BD, thank you.
Love coming to see you guys.
Nice
what
to
about
see
this
you.
view? I know Jonesy posts it every day, but
Yeah, I know. If you've seen his time lapse. Yesterday, made a mistake and put it on slow-mo by mistake. That was turgid.
Baz doesn't need to hear all this. He's got stuff
I'm
to
your
do.
biggest fan, man. I see it all.
Thanks, mate.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast.
Before too long, you was running through the game. What makes such a sweet guy does to me?
Every day this week, we've got tickets for you and 3 friends to see Paul Kelly. So far this week, we had
Jamie Oliver making gravy.
Yum.
We asked who was at her door. It was Margot Robbie. Who was doing dumb things was Donald Trump. Today, who we're hoping to see before too long.
Very good. The song Before Too Long.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that because the people that come on don't seem to get that, because then we play the song after we've spoken to the people, like Maggie of Moore Park. Hello, Maggie.
Hello, Jones and Amanda. How are you both?
Very well. Maggie, just for being on air with us today, you're off to see Coldplay tonight.
Oh, my God! Yay!
How cool's that?
I hope Paul doesn't mind sharing the bill with Coldplay, but everyone loves Coldplay.
All right, well, let's see if we can
I'm so excited.
Get you to see Paul Kelly. So, yes, who do we want to see again, Brendan, before too long?
Well, they might be world famous, but it's not uncommon to spot them just being everyday men, just taking the train to their own gigs.
It's the sound effects of a train. Maggie, any idea who it might be?
Okay, I'm going to go with a literal answer, and I think it's the band Train. Hey, soul sister.
I like your thinking, but it's not right.
But Maggie, that's good because not only you've got Coldplay tickets, you've given Liana a chance as well in Lane Cove.
Liliana, you were off to see Coldplay tonight.
Oh, great, thank you.
All right. Now, one of the band today that we're hoping to see before too long loves an apple. It's not Mr. Ed. Any use to you? Who do you think this band might be?
Coldplay.
It is Coldplay.
So you're going to see Coldplay and you're going to come with 3 of your friends to see Paul Kelly.
You might see them on the train, tapping on and off. Paul Kelly's new album, Fever Longing, still is out now. We present iHeart Live with Paul Kelly thanks to Tyre Power. Get the power of Australia's biggest independent with Tyre Power's Holiday Getaway Sale. And what song would we play right now? Liliana, for Paul Kelly?
See, you confuse people, Brendan. This is what you're supposed to say.
There's a lot.
before
I've
too
had
long,
3 hours
Liana.
sleep.
You choose for me. I'm happy that you choose for me. I'm super happy.
Liliana, I believe that you would like to hear Before Too Long
Let's do
by
it.
Paul Kelly, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Of course you would. Don't want to force your hand.
Why do you persevere with this, Brendan?
It's a good song. It's hardly
It's a
some
great
rubbish
song.
that you've picked for
And
your flashback.
tomorrow we'll have more tickets for you to win to see Paul Kelly.
Jam Nation.
You hungry?
Starving. It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it.
Ever fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
Not a bad tucker, though.
Fall off the bone. That's what gets results.
Don't eat too much, though. Tends to give you diarrhea.
TikTok tucker.
Well, here's our recipe for today. Grandma's one-pan steak, it's called. We had baked beans, potatoes, powdered mash, maple syrup, brown sugar, milk that was mixed in with... What did we mix the milk in with? Cheese powder. Capsicum, red onion, chicken salt, butter, Worcestershire sauce, salt. So pretty much... The meat has just been stewing in all these juices and it just looks exactly as you'd imagine. Look at that butter. It's just... And the meat is red. I'm going to just cut one piece.
That looks pretty foul.
Look at that. Looks like someone's operation.
I know. Okay, well, don't. You would have to be so descriptive.
That bit's too raw. Let's try... It's
Well,
all too raw.
How
Let's try
raw
this
is
one.
it?
Well, stick your head over and have a look.
Oh, that's all right.
That one's all right. Look at this one. That looks like your underpants.
That's pornographic. You can't display that.
All right, I'm going to cut this piece of meat up. Brian, you can eat this raw stuff. Your dad cooks it.
That should be on OnlyFans, that piece of meat.
Oh, look.
That's dreadful. I can't look at that.
It's just boiled. It's boiled meat.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to have to taste some.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Jenna, who's filming this, is a vegetarian.
Yeah.
She's not coping very well.
Does it make you... Is this a gateway meal for you, Jenna? Digital Jenna, you going to come back?
Yuck. All right. I'm going to also put some veggies on yours. Oh, look at that big seam of fat.
Okay, well, just do, just more cutting, less yapping.
Listen to how you speak to me. All right. There's the potato and stuff and some beans.
Yep.
That one's for you, Brendan. I'll give you a spoon and a fork.
Okay.
Can you please pass that to Brendan? And Ryan, here's yours. Here's yours. I'm just scooping up some.
It looks pretty...
I'm not eating it.
Yes, you are.
No, it's not cooked.
Look, come on.
That meat is still alive.
It won't kill you.
No, come on, your dad's
Might
always
make you
feeding
sick.
you raw food at home, isn't he?
All right, let me just get some of these juicy bits for me. Bit of potato. Oh, there's so much butter, it's just foul.
It's,
All right, when I say go...
Okay. I got a big bit of meat.
1, 2, 3, go.
Go in. Yeah. Oh, yum.
No. Really? No, it doesn't do it for me. It's a waste of a big piece of meat.
That's what they say about
Ryan,
me.
did you like it?
Yeah.
I didn't actually have it.
Now it's got a rank aftertaste.
Oh,
What's
did you
happened?
think the rank aftertaste is all those powdered cheeses that are like vomit and all that butter?
It started off good and then came back terrible.
It'll come back even worse before too long.
What's that other piece of meat with the hole in it?
I'll hold it up again. You ready?
Oh, come on. We'll have to pixelate that. That's rank. Oh, yeah. Don't drip it everywhere. Oh, that's...
Oh, no.
I know.
Put it down. For God's
You hungry?
Starving. It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it.
Like a serial killer's been in here.
Mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
Not a bad tucker, though.
Fall off the bone. That's what gets results.
Don't eat too much, though. Tends to give you diarrhea.
Don't waste your time is what we're saying.
I think that's exactly what we're saying.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
WSFM, hello there, it's Jonesy and Amanda. I don't think a man my age should be eating that much butter, salt and fat.
Well, I'm eating chewing gum to get the taste of vomit out of my mouth after that TikTok tucker.
I couldn't stop eating it.
Then you were trying to take the meat home.
I'm taking the meat home.
But you don't have a dog.
I mean, no, for me.
You're going to eat that.
There's a lot of food waste in this community. I think you should be a bit more, aware of this, Amanda.
You're not. You're going to take it home and then chuck it out in a
I will
week.
not chuck it out. I will not. I'll put it in. I'll make a casserole or something out of it.
But you're going out to lunch. We're both going to a lunch today.
Yeah, it'll keep till tomorrow. Friday night dinner. Kids are coming round.
Good luck to everyone. I'm going to take my chewing gum out because I'm classy.
Oh, that's great. It's 9 to 9.
Everybody shout! Come on now, sing out! It's time for the Ghoulies get together.
Not long to go till someone wins $20,000 as our favourite ghoulie of the year. What have we got today?
What gets my ghoulies, guys, are plant thieves. The other day I was redoing my front garden and I decided to add 4 new lavender bushes and it looked so pretty. I was so happy with it. 2 days later, I come outside and someone had stolen one of my lavenders. Like, the audacity to steal my bush. I think because it was a small bush, they were able to conceal it and get away with it. So next time, I'm going to invest in some bigger bushes. But the nerve of someone to play around with my bush and poke around in my garden. Just so rude.
I think she's going to get a job on Are You Being Served? But imagine someone coming into your garden and stealing your plants.
Yeah.
You had that when the police came over, Brendan.
No. What happened was...
What else have we got?
They got flushed down the toilet.
What else have we got?
What gets my ghoulies is we went into KFC to get some chicken. I like the thighs. So I ordered the thigh. It was so small that the staff couldn't work out what piece it was. And they kept picking it up and then one said, oh, no, that's a chicken wing. No, that's a thigh. They had to get the supervisor to bring out pictures of the different pieces to go, oh, no, that's the thigh. It was that small.
So we got big bush and small thighs. That's a hot date right there. Thank you for all your calls. It's 7 to 9.
Our favourite caller, email a Facebook friend, wins 4 tickets to see Casey Chambers live. Casey Chambers and Vicar and Linda are going to be at the Sydney Opera House November 14.
You also get that Jonesy Amanda tea towel and key ring as well.
Look, we often find ourselves in situations where we have tech issues and often we are ridiculously thick when it comes to this stuff. So the tribal drum was beating for Dumb Is, the tech edition.
She says, nah.
Here's Nathan from Picnic Point who couldn't figure out how to right-click.
This was back when Facebook first started up and I was trying to copy a photo off one of my sister's accounts. So I rang her up, I go, how do I do this? She goes, oh, just right-click on the photo and the thing will come down and you pick what you want. I'm like, all right. I'm looking around, I'm like, far out. So I ring her again, I go, where do I right-click? She goes, on the photo. So I'm there, I'm looking to write the word click on the photo.
Has anyone seen the any key?
That old thing.
Righto, you two. That's
Well,
enough.
Ugly Phil is next with another chance to win everything you need for Christmas with WSFM's Oh Christmas Free, Oh Christmas Free.
We'll be back from 6 tonight for Jam Nation.
We'll see you then.
Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Wipe the tears, baby, from your eyes.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Damn Nation Podcast. Catch up on what you've missed on the free iHeartRadio app.